Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start. I know I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart. Yeah, need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through without.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome those of you who have joined us from around the corner or around the globe for the Morgan Sports Network. We're at Morgan High School. Merry Christmas. It's December 20th, 2022 for this junior varsity basketball game featuring the visiting Spartans of Emery High School versus the Trojans of Morgan High School. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by state champion, All-American, All-State, All-Region, All-Area football player Tyler Buckets Buckway, number 79. How are you, Buckets?
Oh, I'm feeling great, Tyler. I'm ready to go.
Well, that's good. We welcome you back from your All-American football game. We'll get into more of that later, but you just returned home, came straight here from the airport like you're a celebrity, rolled in here in your sports coat, looking good, ready for today's game.
Oh, I cannot wait. Still got a little bit of a jet lag on me, but that's okay.
That's okay. You look good, you smell good, you feel good. It's all good. Starting for the Trojans is number 2, Tanner Matthews, number 4, Derek Tilby, number 10, Tate Nelson, number 15, Colton Sunshine AC, and number 34, Luke Olson. For the Spartans, number 3, Creek Sharp, number 11, Jace Franson, number 12, Zach Tuttle, number 20, Matt Olson, and number 24, Mason Stilson. You like the uniforms there for the Spartans are pretty sharp, that black and yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Ball underneath, 2 points. Matt Olson for 2.
I think in all sports, black jerseys always look great.
Here's Sunshine for 3. Money ball, silky smooth. Colton AC. He has such a good shot.
He has an amazing shot. I mean, who else but Colton AC to hit the corner 3?
Number 24, Stilson at point for the Spartans. Morgan into 3-2 zone with Olson and Matthews underneath. Tilby and Nilsson up front. They get a ton of steals, so watch them. Nice move there. 2 points for Sharp. Tate and Derek Buckets don't mess around when it comes to stealing the ball.
No, they do not. They take a lot of pride in their defense, especially Tate. I mean, even if it costs him a foul, he's still going to go try and take the ball.
Yeah, they're both aggressive defenders. I think in the last game, you weren't here last week. You were traveling to Dallas when Morgan played Grand. Tate and Derek had a lot of steals in the JV game. Tate controlled his fouls a little better that game. Played kind of transitioning a little bit better to basketball from football. 3-point shot missed by Tilby. All 4 of the classifications at Morgan, Ty, won that. Freshman all the way through varsity.
Really?
Against Grand here.
That's great. It's always good.
Oh, look at that pass by Tibbles. Sunshine, too. Sorry, I got excited.
It's all good. There's Tate's first foul. We're expecting to see that eventually. And Tate doesn't like that call. He doesn't feel like he fouled him, but I think he definitely did.
Got him on the wrist, huh? Producing today's game is David Halls. He's also working the main camera. There's 2 points for Olson.
Good job on finding the open spot in the defense right there by Emery.
Ryan Turner is doing the scoreboard for us today. I'm Tyler Quigley. You're Tyler Buckway. TNT on the call today. Shot missed by Luke Olson. Free throw line jumper. Tate may have got away with one there. But, number 12, Tuttle for 2. Luke Olson at high post, right at the free throw line, out to Tilby. Back to Olson. Missed the jumper. And rebound controlled by Sharp.
I think he got a little too excited there when he saw how open he was for that shot and just didn't get any legs into it on his shot there.
Typically, so starting in, just for those of you who are joining us maybe from Emery or aren't familiar with the Trojans, number 15 Colton Acey is a sophomore. The other 4 players on the court for the Trojans are juniors. They'll play the first half, maybe a little bit of the second half, and then they will rest up for the varsity game. You can see, if you can see on the stream, we have a robust bench today for the Trojans. 3 points, good. Number 12, Tuttle. Timeout, Coach Benson. Tuttle has 5 points for the Spartans.
Tying with the AC right now, right?
Yes, that's correct. AC has not missed yet and has all 5 points for Morgan. Starting for the Spartans, I'll give you a little bit on there. Number 3, Creek Sharp. He's a 6-foot junior. Zach Tuttle, number 12. He's a 6'3" junior. Number 20, Matt Olson, 6-foot junior. Number 24, Mason Stilson, 5'9" junior. And number 11, Jace Franson, he's a 5'10" sophomore. So similar situation for the Spartans. 1 sophomore and 4 juniors starting the game. High post Tate Nilsson now. Put Luke down on the low post. Tanner Matthews fires away, no good. Rebound controlled by Emery.
And putting Tate in the middle is a really smart move. I mean, he's a good point guard and knows how to find his teammates open, and that's really what you need when you get to the middle in that zone.
Morgan has switched to a man-to-man defense, Buckets.
That's my personal favorite defense.
I have to think that Tilby likes that too for the steals opportunities. 3 points. Creek Sharp. He has 5. Sharp shooting here for the Spartans right out of the gate. Ball tipped out.
Yes.
Morgan ball.
Not too often that we see the Trojans JV being down in the first quarter.
No, not at all. Inbound play worked to perfection. The shot was missed.
Steal by Tilby.
Yes, Tilby. Going down the right side. 1-on-2. Pulls up for 2. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Spartans. Number 24, Stilson. Morgan still in the man. Another 3. Count it. Number 11, Jace Franson for 3. The Spartans are white hot. High post Nelson. He'll drive in. Right hand hook shot, no good. Rebound Tuttle. Takes it coast to coast. Will pull up 8-footer. He got it.
Now, I've seen him hit that shot twice now in this game. It must be his favorite thing to do.
He has 7 points. Sunshine for 3. His first miss. Rebound controlled by Franson.
Troja just can't seem to hit a shot today.
2.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. New players will check in for the Trojans at the next opportunity. Rare miss from 3 for the Spartans. Rebound, though, controlled. Defended well by Olson.
Wow, that was really good on the rebound to control that. I mean, he had to put it behind his back and around into his other hand.
Tate Nelson up for 2, and he's fouled. A chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play here. One shot. So who do we have coming in here for Morgan, Buckets?
It looks like we got, is that the
Nate Pace.
Nathan Pace, yeah.
Number 13.
Nathan Pace, Nick Priest, Tate Nelson staying in. Looks like, Ben Russell's waiting to come in with Lincoln Gilson and Jack Despain.
Number 42, Wes Johansson. He's a 6'5" sophomore, has checked in for the Spartans. Spartans have 5 players on the bench. Trojans have
a
10.
lot more.
Tate will take one shot. He made the layup. Went coast to coast. Got it.
Ben Russell's rocking the one leg sleeve today. He must be feeling good.
He's feeling good. He's got his yellow shoes on. I think he might be feeling some threes today.
Maybe, hopefully. For the most part, he tries to use his athleticism every time, which works for the most. Like, he normally gets the shot or the foul called, but I mean, he's such a good shooter. He should shoot more.
Yeah, timeout here called by the Spartans. Today's game is brought to you by Academy Mortgage. Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage. For those of you who will stick around and log back in for our varsity game, Buckets, I have Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage is going to join me at halftime, tell us a little bit about his business, and give us his thoughts on the first half of the varsity game.
That's great.
You know him well.
I do know him well.
He's a great man, so it'll be fun to have him on and get his take on what's going on in the mortgage world right now. Kind of it's crazy times with interest rates rising, and he can give us some free advice on what we should be doing.
You just spoke a whole different language for me. I'm still 18. I don't really know what you just said, but I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Let's just say that. We'll have some fun. Morgan now back in the 3-2 zone and aggressive trapping there. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stays. Shot clock in effect today in this game, down to 8. It's 18 on the shot clock. 35-second shot clock. Ball stolen by Jack Despain. Quickly to the shot to Gilson. He's up.
Ooh,
Layup good.
Wow.
The future, Lincoln Gilson.
That was not an easy layup. I mean, he should have went up to his left, but he decided to turn his body backwards and kind of do like a reverse layup right there.
He went up on the left side with the right hand.
Yeah.
Not conventional, but effective.
But it was weird. He jumped up, he twisted his body into the defender.
That was cool.
Very interesting.
Our other sponsor of today's game, Buckets, is Hooked Up Plumbing. Brandon Thackeray and his team, they will hook you up with all of your plumbing needs. They're located in Morgan County. They have over 24 years of experience to do water heaters, water softeners, all sorts of plumbing jobs. So Hooked Up Plumbing. Do you know them very well, Buckets?
I don't think I do.
That's Brandon Thackeray.
I probably have met him.
You probably have.
Is that Carter Thackeray's dad?
It is, yep.
I have met that guy before, yeah.
His uncle is Kyle. He also works in the plumbing biz. Good little run there by the Trojans. Score 10-19 right now. Leading scorer for Morgan is Colton Acey with 5. Lincoln Gilson has 2. Tate Nelson 3. For the Spartans, Jack Tuttle has 7. Creek Sharp 5. Jace Franson 3. Matt Olson 4. We're in the first quarter of the JV game at Morgan High School. Merry Christmas, Buckets.
Merry Christmas to you,
this week.
Quigley. What is Santa going to get you?
We're keeping it simple this year. I think he is.
Ooh, good save.
Good defensive play there by the Spartans. I thought Russell was going to have that one, but he didn't. Shot was blocked. Good steal, though.
He should have dunked it like I told him to last game.
I talked to Aiden Harris. Aiden Harris had an opportunity to dunk in the grand game, and he had missed a couple of shots. And I talked to his dad after, and he said he didn't dunk because he was worried about ruining his shooting percentage. He didn't want to risk it. Nice pass there. The Dominator for 2, Nate Pace. What did you see there with that pass from Nick?
I definitely was not looking. I'm sorry.
Okay, Nick. Nick has a good eye for passing and good hands there by Jack.
And he's very reliable, too. I mean, when he gets the pass in the post, even if he's getting fouled a little bit, he still finishes.
14 seconds on the shot clock. Emery seems a little out of sorts. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Pass out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot clock violation. Not something we've seen a lot of.
No, I think that's the first one I've seen all season, actually.
11 seconds for the Trojans. What do you expect here, Buckets?
Jack's gonna take a shot. I thought for a second.
Oh,
there,
Jack,
Ooh.
Jack to Nick to Nate. Nate couldn't get the shot off. Good play.
I honestly thought Jack was gonna hold it and then pull up from the dirt spot.
Oh, I love the dirt spot shot. Lincoln Gilson inbounding to Despain for 3. It looks good, and it is no good. In and out. It's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 12, Emery 19. Kind of good to see the Trojans battle back there. Emery came out just white hot. They made 3 threes.
Wow.
Morgan shot 5 threes and made 2. Or sorry, only made 1. Colton Acey made his first one, and the rest were unsuccessful.
Yeah, the Trojans, I don't feel like they've been too hot today, but I mean, Emery's looking great, and a little bit of a dry spell, though, in that end of the quarter.
What shoes do you think Eli Bailey is going to be wearing today?
Ooh, I bet you he rocks the blue ones again.
Oh, the blue-footed assassin. I like it. What about Joe? Joe Mayo.
That's a good question. I have no idea what Joe will decide to rock.
So during the Green Canyon game, the varsity game, when Joe went off for 23 points, he was wearing his blue shoes.
That's right. So maybe he wears them again.
So last game that you missed, Eli was wearing some orange shoes.
Okay.
Kind of looked like fire. He had a good game. He had I'll give you some little nuggets about this rivalry here as we go along that I received from my good friend Daniel Mudreau. He's our statistician extraordinaire. Morgan ball. Pass under to Nate. Good from Priest. Nate Pace. That play seems to be effective right now.
Oh, it's very effective. That was a good shot there, just to put it up where no one else can reach it and get a nice little floater.
Tuttle passed on the 3 and then went for the little floater, like you said, and got it. He's the leading scorer for the Spartans. Russell for 3, no.
I was hoping that one went in. The Trojans needed it.
Trojans are playing a little bit more aggressive defense.
Wow.
3 points, good. Creek Sharp.
That was
Second 3 of the game.
Very quick shot.
10-point lead for Emery. Gilson looking at the high post to Priest. He's wide open, takes a shot, in and out. I don't think he was ready to be that wide open either.
No. Wow, that was an incredible
Tuttle
shot.
For 2.
I think it's safe to say he's Emery's best player for the JV.
So far, so that's looking that way. Priest again got that one. Nick Priest has 2 points. Number 12, Tuttle, is on fire right now. Euro step, no good. Rebound, Priest. To Gilson for 3. In rhythm. It's good.
Go. And the Trojans needed that one to go in.
Priest is racking up the assists. At the conclusion of today's game, we will choose a Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game.
Wow.
That player will receive a certificate for a free car wash from Morty's Car Wash. Jack to Spain 3. In and out. Rebound Gilson.
And that's stealed on there by Pace. I don't know if it's a nominee for clean play, but that was pretty
nice.
cool.
It was very nice. There's Nate, missed the baseline jumper. That was Eli's specialty a couple years ago, those little baseline jumpers.
Yes, it was when he was a sophomore.
Tuttle, shot no good. A rare miss. Block by Olsen, I think, or by Russell, I think, had that block.
And it's Emery's ball.
Checking in for Emery's number 34 and number 32. Number 32, Braxton Butler, and number 34, Will Jeffs. Butler is a 5'10 sophomore. Jeffs is a 6'4 sophomore. Morgan's starting five are back in. See if they continue with that half-court trap on the defensive side. 3-2 zone. Number 12, Tuttle, has 11 points. Gets a nice dish there to his friend for two, Matt Olson.
For a second, I thought he was still going to try and shoot that, but that was smart of him to find his teammate and just give a little dump for easy basket.
Derek Tilby up top. Derek Tilby buckets was our clean play or he was our athlete of the week. He received a certificate for a bacon bomb from Bingham's Custom Meats. Tanner Matthews got his first three. Our female athlete of the week was Cadence Wardell, K-Dog.
Ooh.
Not a lot of fouls called in this game. That's only the third foul called in the whole game.
And that is a pretty low foul count game, especially for the Trojans.
It was on number 34, Jeffs.
You normally see Tate and Luke in foul trouble right about now.
That's true. Number 21, Porter Herdsman in for the Spartans. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Tilby takes the three. Missed it. Rebound fought for. Jump ball. Tate Nelson got in there. Possession Spartans.
Tate and Tilby are talking about the last offensive play. I don't really
What
know
do you think
they're
they
saying,
wanted?
but
What do you think they wanted there?
I think Tate wanted a pass to someone. I don't really know who for an open shot.
Tate kind of looked his man off and was wide open. So I think he felt good about taking the shot. He makes a lot of those. So high screen, ball out of bounds.
And that's what the Trojans' trap defense forces. I mean, people with the ball, they just get a little bit flustered. They get a little scared with it, and that's what happens. They just make bad passes.
Tanner Matthews from the dirt spot, off the shot clock, no good. Rebound controlled by Tilby. Thought about another one. Tate will drive in, left-hand layup.
Wow.
Yes, he got it. A chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Now we give the Trojans a little bit more life. I mean, that was an incredible play, very athletic play.
That was. He's an amazing athlete. In the state championship football game, he had highlight plays on offense, defense, and special teams. Foul was on number 34, Will Jeffs, his first. 3 team fouls.
Barely misses a free throw.
Thanks for telling me because I wasn't watching.
That's all right.
I was looking at the foul count.
We all look away for a
Spartans have used 2 of their 5 allotted timeouts. This team gets timeouts per game. Steal by Tilby. Going down the left side. Left-hand layup. This time he got it. His first 2 of the game. Morgan has cut into this lead. It's a 2-point game. How much was Morgan down early, Buckets? Were they down by double digits, wasn't it?
I think it was 14 because it was 19-5.
Okay, 14-point lead for the Spartans. Trojans have cut that to 2. Body foul there on Matthews. Creek Sharp in for the Spartans, along with Matt Olson. And number 12, Zach Tuttle.
He got maybe a 30-second break.
Number 24, Mason Stilson back in. Yeah, Tuttle, he's doing it all on the court, passing, scoring. He's a 6'3" junior. Ball tipped away. Aggressive defense by Tate Nelson. Pushing foul on Tanner Matthews, his second.
And that's a good call. They kind of forced the offensive player out of bounds.
Right in front of the Trojan bench. During the varsity game when Morgan is going back, there's another foul on the Trojans on Luke Olson. Buckets going back to, I want to tell you a little history of this rivalry. I don't know if it's a rivalry, but kind of Emery versus Morgan going back to the last 13 games for varsity. Morgan has won 7 of those, Emery 6. So they've been tight. All good games.
That means we should have a good one tonight then.
Should. Emery's ranked number 3 in the RPI. Morgan's ranked 9th. Rebound, put back, up and good. Matt Olson, his 8th point.
So are we in region play now?
No, this is, although Emery is 3A, they're not in our region. Sunshine, no good. Rebound, Olson goes back up, misses. He's fouled. That was on Creek Sharp, his first. Olson, Matthews. From the logo, no good.
And that hit right on the inside of the basket.
He has the green light from everywhere, doesn't he? Steal by Nilsson to Tibbles. To Sunshine. What a play by the Trojans. Nilsson, Tilby, AC, 2.
And those are always the fun plays to watch, right? See a quick steal, the quick smart pass for an easy bucket.
Trojans trailing by 2. Tanner got dinged up on his leg there and picked up his 3rd personal. Lincoln Gilson will replace him. But you see Coach Benson on the sideline. He was the leading scorer in the game, varsity game, Morgan versus Emery in 1999, 2000, and 2001. So everything he's told you is true. Tilby out to Nilsson for 3, missed it. Now the fouls are coming in fast and furious. That was AC with that one over the back. That's the 6th team foul. 52 seconds remaining in the first half of the JV game.
And the refs are just trying to get a little bit more control over the game so that it doesn't get out of hand on the fouls.
Good ball fake, shot, no good. Mason Stilson. Four-second differential shot in game clock right now. Morgan could tie or take the lead on this possession. Tilby
Some quick passing.
out to Gilson. Nilsson, he'll drive in. All back to Sunshine for 3. Boom, no good. Rebound Tilby. One dribble back up and he got it, Derek Tilby.
And
5 seconds.
And he has Giant Slayer on a Hall of Fame as his badge. I mean, he does not care how big the person in front of him is.
Not at all. Excellent defense there by the Trojans. Tie ball game, halftime 30-30. What an ending. Good battle there by the JV team for the Trojans.
Yep, they got a good comeback, and it should amount to be a good game going forward. Looks like we have Eli, Gavin, Cade, and Josh shooting right now.
Morgan shot 15 threes in the first half, buckets.
How many they make? Like 2, 3?
3.
3 of them?
Yep. Leading scorer for the Spartans is Tuttle. He has 11.
Only 11?
Only 11. They all came really in that first quarter.
Feels like he has more than that. I don't know why.
Freak Sharp has 8 points. Jace Franson 3. Then Tuttle and Olsen are the only other players that have scored. For the Trojans, Tanner Matthews has 3. Tilby has 4. Gilson 5. Tate Nilsson 5. Colton Acey 5. Nick Priest 2. And Nate Pace 4. Really even spread there. Well, we'll take a little break here, Buckets, and we'll be back for the second half in just a moment.
Great.
And we're back. That happened fast, Buckets. We didn't even have time to eat our nachos.
No, it went very quickly.
Guess 10 minutes is 10 minutes. Morgan starting with the same starters that they started the game. Pass underneath to Olsen. He got it. His first two. Turnover on the Spartans. They stepped over the line, Buckets.
And that's a tough one to handle. As a coach, you're not too happy about that.
Morgan players seem pretty pleased. Lob in to Matthews, no good. Rebound Olsen, he's swatted. Gets it back and puts it in. That was a lot of neat little highlights right there.
It was.
Luke Olsen just scored 4 straight points, his first 4 of the game. Morgan with a 4-point lead. At the end of today's game, we will choose a Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game. That player will receive a certificate for a car wash from Morty's Car Wash. They're located in South Weber by Maverick. Latest technology. Very good car wash. I used it today in anticipation of the snow. Preemptively got the salt off my truck. Buckets, have you tried Morty's yet?
I have not. I have a free car wash. I need to go use it.
Do wait till after a snowstorm and then a blue sky day, and you'll be loving it.
Great.
Nice move there by Matt Olsen for 2. He has 10 points.
Did it snow over the weekend?
No, we did not get any snow. It was colder than a granddaddy's scalp, though.
Colder than a granddaddy's scalp.
Yeah, when I drove to the steak center, not out back, but the actual church steak center, it was negative 13 on Sunday morning.
Negative 13?
Negative 13, according to my car.
Wow.
It felt like it, too.
I think your car was just a little cold, but that still is quite amazing.
Steal by Tanner Matthews there. Tate to Sunshine. Boom! In rhythm. There is sunshine in my soul today. Colton Acey for 3. His second 3 of the game. He has 8 points.
And is this the first lead that the Trojans have had?
No, they came out when Luke got those 2 quick 4 points. They had that 4-point lead. So that was the first lead of the game, though. Well, besides when it was 3-0. But yes. Right back where he left off. Jace Franson for 3. He has 6 points. All 3-point variety. Colton Acey blocked.
Wow.
By Sharp.
Another
Luke
one.
back up. Acey back. Steal. Looks like Acey was fouled. Flurry of activity there. Tanner to Olsen.
Ooh.
Oh, what a pass to Tate Nilsson. Olsen to Nilsson.
That was a great pass. I thought that the defender just kicked him in the head a little bit, but that was a great find by Olsen.
Got both of them up in the air, and then Luke got up in the air and drew a foul. Fouled. That's Luke's second personal. These are the first free throws for Emery. First one good. Today's game is being brought to you by Academy Mortgage, Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage, and Hooked Up Plumbing. Great plumbing operation headquartered in Morgan, Utah. During the varsity game at halftime, Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage will join us and tell us a little bit about his business and what's going on. AC, 3 more. He actually hit the rim, though, that time. That's rare for him.
Nothing but net always.
Always nothing but net. Right back at you, Jace Franson with his third 3. He has 9 points now for the Spartans. See how much longer Coach Matthews allows these juniors to stay in the game for the Trojans. Typically, it's just the first half and maybe a little bit of the third quarter. What a ball fake by Tate.
Wow.
Up and good. A chance for his third three-point play of the game. Look at that ball fake by Tate. Is that a
That was
clean play
great.
nominee?
I believe that is a clean
Oh
play
my
nominee.
gosh. Missed his free throw, but Tanner Matthews corrals the rebound. Then a steal by Union.
Tuttle.
That was Tuttle. Thank you, Buckets.
And we're playing Emery.
Oh, I said Union. They're black and yellow too.
They are. I
I
thought
got excited.
that at first when I came in here as well.
Tuttle with a steal for Emery, not Union. A lot of turnovers this half, or so far. There's another one. No.
Double checking yourself a little bit, making sure you said the right thing.
I was. I got nervous. We're just kind of getting ready for the varsity game, right?
Mm-hmm. All the mistakes can happen here.
Okay. I'm trying my hardest. You are too. I can tell. You look good. You're wearing your sports coat. We're going to put your Heinz Country Store pocket square in. And get your... Actually, we're going to go... I have something special lined up for you for the varsity game, Buckets. I've got a feather bow tie and a little feather pin for your lapel. You're going to look sharp.
All right, I can't wait.
We're halfway through the third quarter. Morgan's up by 4. Drew Turner is doing our scoreboard for us today. Thank you, Drew. David Hall's
Wow.
block by Tuttle. Got him on the wrist. Late call, but it was the right call. Oh, they called that on Luke. I didn't see that. So
What
he was
I need a
blocked.
replay to see what
Yeah.
happened there.
He was blocked, and we will have replay for the varsity game. He was blocked and then fouled Tuttle. Tuttle got up on that. Tuttle with the ball. Over to Franson. Back to Tuttle. Morgan in a 3-2 zone. Tate Nilsson with the hands and the steal. Has numbers, has Tilby. Layup no good. Rebound Sunshine. He got it.
That was kind of a weird shot. It was like a quick just throw it up and hopefully it goes in.
13 points for Colton Acey. Rack that up for 3 more for Jace Franson. He has 4 threes, Buckets. What's 4 times 3?
12.
He has 12 points. Good
I'm
job.
Glad I got that one right.
did.
I was a little nervous.
I know I
after
should
said
have
it.
done that to you, but I did. Tate Nilsson, quick as a cat, right-hand layup.
In the All-American thing, I said that, and one of them goes, "You're from a small town, ain't you?"
Tell us a little bit about the All-American game. What was that like? Tell us where it was, kind of the process to get there.
It was in Dallas, so the process kind of sucked. Me and my dad got our airport flight delayed for 10 hours, so we were stuck at the airport for 10 hours, and then the flight to Dallas for 2, so 12 hours spent around something related to an airplane. A little too much.
I've been there. I get it.
Yeah, then I had practice on Saturday and Sunday, and then a game on Monday, and it was a lot of fun. I have a lot of teammates from outside of Utah, so they all had plenty of questions about Utah and the LDS religion, which was very funny.
Well, that's neat. And I noticed we're going to show a picture of you and your dad at Cowboys Stadium. What was it like to play at Cowboys Stadium?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't.
Did you get to tour their locker room and all that?
Oh, I got to be in the locker room for getting ready and stuff. Well, I got to be in the visitors' locker room, and then I moved over to the home one because I had to see it.
Good for you. What was that like?
It was nice. It was really big. They have 2 locker rooms. There's a tour locker room that they show people, and they say it's the home locker room, but I don't think it really is because the other locker room I was in was much bigger and much nicer.
3-point shot, no good. Ball out of bounds, Morgan ball. And then they gave you number 65.
Mhm.
Did you pick that, or was that?
No, I did
what they
not.
offered you? Okay. And you played center, is that
Yep.
correct?
I
Okay.
played center and left guard, actually. I got to do a little bit of both.
Okay, nice. Trojans with a 3-point lead here. Overall, very good experience, though.
Oh, an amazing experience.
That's pump fake by Nick Priest for 2.
I mean, until I make the NFL, I don't think I'll be playing a lot of kids who are 6'7", 400 pounds committed to Auburn. So
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Proud of you. Shot up and good. Wes Johnson. His first 2 of the game. That was on Nate, or it was on Jack. Jack Despain, his first. Free throw good. Emery has made all of their free throws. They've only taken 3. Morgan has only taken 3 as well. They're 1 for 3, all by Tate. Nick Priest showing that he has nice, soft hands and a good shot. He can play football and basketball. Good ball movement there by the Spartans. Basket good by Olsen.
this game is really close. It's fun to watch.
Matt Olsen has 14 points now for Emery. Russell to Despain. Turnover. Oh, it was tipped. It was tipped. Morgan ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 30 seconds on the game clock. Morgan up 2. Morgan has 4 timeouts left. Emery has 3. Priest finds himself wide open. Nate Pace. Turnover. Here's Tuttle. Nope. Layup. Good.
And
Matt Olsen.
Jack did a lot of swiping in those possession right there. I thought he was going to get a foul
They
eventually.
did. Turnover.
Oh,
Didn't get the shot off. Wow. Tie ball game buckets. 52-52.
and he was real quick to get that ball and go straight to the hoop.
Matt Olsen now is the leading scorer for Emery. He has 16 points. Tuttle still with 11. West Johansson has 3. Mason Stilson 2. Jace Franson kind of came out of nowhere. He has 12. They're all 3s. And Creek Sharp has 8 for Emery. For the Trojans, the leading scorer is Colton Acey with 13. Tate Nilsson has 11. Tilby 4. Gilson 5. Matthews 3. Priest has 6 points. Luke Olson has 4 points. And Nate Pace has 4. There you go.
Pretty even scoring.
Not as many 3s shot in that quarter as the first half. Morgan shot two 3s and made them both. Colton Acey had both of those. By the way, that bag right there with that card with your name on it, it's a little Christmas gift for you from the friends at the Morgan Sports Network.
Great, thank you. I
You're
appreciate that.
8-minute quarters in high school. Emery ball. Alternating possession. It's a foul there on Ben Russell. Looks like the official's giving it to him on the shot. 2 shots coming for Tuttle.
That was a good call, and Ben's just got to be smart enough to know that when he reaches around like that, it'll be a foul. I know he knows better than that.
Free throw no good. Their first miss from the free throw line. Emery's. Second one good.
Oh,
Lincoln Gilson breaking some ankles. Thought he might take the 3 there. Nice find there. Russell to Pace for 2.
And that's what having a tall, athletic point guard like Russell can do for you. I mean, he can just see the entire court over everybody to find that pass.
Rare miss from Tuttle. Rebound, put back, good. Johansson. He has 5 points for the Spartans. Spartans now with a 1-point lead. Nick Priest takes a bounce, pump fake, got it. He's got a good shot, doesn't he?
He does.
Really soft hands and good body control from your fellow lineman. Illegal screen called. That was on West Johansson, his first.
And Matthews is happy about that call. You can't hear very much outside of these headphones, but I can hear a little, it's illegal from Matthews.
Crew Johnson, number 3, has checked in for the Trojans. How's the ball? Double teamed. Gets it to Priest. Priest driving in. Tries to dish it to Pace, but no good. Tuttle, 2, got it.
And he tried to sell a foul a little bit there, but he didn't get it.
14 points now for Tuttle. Spartans up 1. Turnover on the Trojans.
Trojans are putting the Cyclops in. Rhett Barker.
Number 11. Number 11, Rhett Barker. He's a sophomore. Crew Johnson, also a sophomore. Number 3, guarding the high post right now. Man-to-man defense for the Trojans. And it pays off. Steal by Gilson. Despain in. High post to Priest. Back to Gilson for 3. Look good, no good. Rebound Barker, no good. Rebound Pace, blocked, fouled. That's Lincoln's first miss of the game, Buckets. He was 2 for 2. So Nick Priest, 2 free throws. He has 8 points for the Trojans. At the conclusion of today's game, we will choose a most outstanding or a clean play of the game for Morgan and an outstanding player for the Spartans. That player will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network and Academy Mortgage, Brett Mills. The clean play of the game for the Morgan player will receive a car wash from Morty's Car Wash, located in South Weber by Maverick. Eli Bailey up here making some noise, bouncing the ball. Out of bounds, Morgan ball. Nick got 1 of 2. Eli Bailey giving us some knuckles up here. Number 1 on the varsity team. Priest to Gilson. High ball game. To Spain. Takes 3. No good. Rebound Priest up and in. What a tough play by Nick Priest.
And that was so smart of him to get just slither his way into that and be able to take the ball and go right back up with it.
He has 11 points.
Wow.
Shot good there by Tuttle. He used every bit of the rim there. Was that a 2? Yes, a 2.
Yes, it was.
For Tuttle.
He loves the mid-range. Bet you his favorite player is Michael or Kobe.
Here's Johnson for 3. Where's number 3? Takes a 3. Priest up high and Morgan ball.
Looks like that Eli and Joe are wearing blue shoes today.
Oh, they're feeling it. Barker shot no good. Good inbounds play there for the Trojans. The shot wouldn't fall.
Ooh.
Barker got caught up in the air and fouled.
Don't jump, young
Not
blood.
on the shot, but on the ground.
Ben Russell's back in the game for Jack to Spain.
Okay.
Oh, that's a rhyme right there. Then Russell's back in the game for Jack to spin.
Yeah, I like that. You did good there, Ty. Lob play inbounds. Shot up, no good. Rebound by none other than Nick Priest, and he's hacked. Nick is a baller.
He is. I mean, he's fighting for every single ball he can
He's
get.
just calm out there, too.
Very scrappy player.
He's getting a rest. Tristan Nilsson replacing Priest, who has 11 points. When the clock gets to about 3 minutes, we need to start talking about our Morty's clean play and our player of the game for the Spartans.
Oh, for me, it's Tuttle.
Yeah, he just had a steal there, right as we said that.
There's no question in my mind who the player of the game for the Spartans is.
He has 16 points. Unfortunately, good sportsmanship there by the Trojans. Creek Sharp slid there. I wonder if there was some condensation on the floor right there, but traveling.
What shoes is he wearing?
You'll have to check that out. Let me know.
I can't tell.
Drew Johnson missed the three, followed it, and got his own rebound. Under to Barker. To Russell. Tristan Nilsson to Barker. A lot of ball movement. Too much ball movement. Turnover on the Trojans. We're halfway through the fourth quarter of the JV game. Emery versus Morgan. 59-59.
Ooh.
Good play. Pump fake, but he walked.
Yeah. I was wondering. I saw that, and I was like, where's the travel call there?
Mason Stilson in for Emery. Replacing Johansson. Appreciate Drew Turner doing our scoreboard for us today and our clock. David Halls is our producer and our main camera operator. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Tyler Buckway. What a pass by the Trojans. Tristan Nilsson missed the layup, then fouled. That's going to put, that'll be the 6th team foul on Morgan.
Pace goes in for Barker.
Tristan's going to want to have that one back. Kind of squirted out, rolled around the top of the rim and shot out. High ball game. Low scoring quarter. Was 52-52 at the end of the third. Huddle with the ball, guarded by the future, Lincoln Gilson.
Was that you guys who said that, or
I think it was
KSL? Yeah.
I prefer Iceman, but that's just me. I like the future though.
We all made fun of him for that during the season.
Jump ball, possession Trojans. Priest back in, replacing Nelson. So Buckets, let's pick our Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game for the Trojans. Who would you like to nominate?
I like Tate's layup for the and one.
Which one? He had 3 of those.
Yeah, I like the one in the third quarter.
That was a very sexy play. I sustain that, and I agree. And on that, Russell for 3. Ben Russell, his first points of the game, and they came at a very good time. Morgan up 3. Congratulations to 2 points by Creek Sharp. He has 10. Congratulations to Tate Nilsson. You are Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game. Hope you have a car and can wash it. Nate Pace for 2.
If not, I'm sure his mom or dad would love to.
I just saw his dad when we were buying our nachos. And nice shot there. Power move by Creek Sharp for his 12th point of the game. Looked like he may have been fouled.
And something's going on between the ref and the coach. I don't really know what.
I think the coach was really peeved that there was no foul called on that shot that Creek Sharp just did. It looked like a lot of contact, but they let it ride. Creek muscled it up and in. Good talk there by the official. No technical issued. If a coach in high school receives a technical, he has to sit for the remainder of the game. Morgan up 1. Shot clock in effect. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Morgan using some clock here. Here's Russell, drives in, push shot up, and yes! Ben Russell.
And I love watching Ben Russell play basketball. I mean, he's so good at everything he does between rebounding, defense, passing, scoring. I mean, his favorite player is Russell Westbrook, and you can see that one with how he plays.
For sure. He has 5 points now for the Trojans. Morgan up 3. We're just over 1 minute remaining in regulation. Did we both agree that Tuttle is the MVP for the Spartans?
Oh, for sure.
Freak Sharp has kind of come to life here. He has 14 points now
Wow.
for 3.
Minute left with Trojans up by 1 point.
Appreciate the game sponsors today. Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage and Hooked Up Plumbing. They will hook you up with all of your plumbing needs. You can find Brett Mills on Facebook at Brett Mills at Academy Mortgage. Hooked Up Plumbing. Find them also on Facebook. Did that affect your sound momentarily? Did you hear that?
I heard everything go away for
Yeah,
a
me
second.
too. Drew Turner is doing our clock for us today, and he's doing a marvelous job. David Halls is our producer. Daniel Moudreau does our stats from his home on Island Road. Tyler Buckway walks in like a rock star and makes things happen he's my right-hand man today. I'm Tyler Quigley. You're a senior at Morgan High, getting ready for a mission and college football. It's exciting.
Very exciting stuff. I can't wait for the next 6 years. Yep.
You want me to talk to Brett Mills when he comes on at half of the varsity game about your mission papers? This is your bishop.
If you want to, you can. I still need to get me those. Start working on them.
He'll hook you up. Hooked Up Plumbing, though, will hook you up with your plumbing needs. You probably don't need a water heater right now or a water softener.
No.
But remember that in about 7 years when you buy your house.
Oh,
Nick Priest.
Oh.
Fouled. Good pass there by Russell. Good find. Under 1 minute to go. Foul was on Tuttle. His first. Priest will shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Has 11 points for the Trojans. First one's up and silky smooth.
He actually had on the first game of the season, he made the game-winning shot.
He did, yeah. But Bear River, that was fun. He got them both. 13 points now. Morgan up 3. 54 seconds remaining. Tuttle with the ball. Morgan sticking with the 3-2 zone. I assume the Spartans want the ball in Tuttle's hands as much as possible right now.
Oh, yeah.
Trapped by the Trojans, stolen by Despain. What a play by the Trojans.
You'll have to foul.
Smart play there by Jack Despain to just kind of stay in control and not panic and get fouled. 31 seconds left in regulation. Jack Despain at the line, 1-1. Missed it. Tuttle with the rebound. No surprise there. Oh, almost stolen by Russell. Timeout. Good defense. Morgan had the Spartans trapped there, and the sideline called the timeout. They still have 2 timeouts remaining.
Does Morgan have a game next week by chance? Do you know?
They do, but they're away. They're at a tournament in Salt Lake. This is the last home game of 2022. The girls, the Lady Trojans, are in Arizona at the Nike Tournament of Champions right now.
Wow.
Played a team from California yesterday, came up a little short. It's a close game.
I'm sure it's 1,000 degrees where they're at.
That kind of sounds nice right now, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Hooked Up Plumbing is owned by Brandon Thackeray. He's been doing plumbing for nearly 30 years and established Hooked Up Plumbing just over 8 years ago. They've been a proud sponsor of all things Morgan Trojans throughout the years. Mention this broadcast and receive $100 off a new water softener or water heater. That's a big deal.
That is a pretty big deal.
Call Hooked Up Plumbing and they will hook you up with all of your plumbing needs. Hooked Up Plumbing, mention that you heard it on the Morgan Sports Network. Get $100 off a water softener or water heater. That's good stuff right there. Spartan ball. Morgan up 3. Swarming defense.
Oh.
Foul on the Trojans. Not a bad play there. Puts the Spartans at the line, 1-1. Do you like that play, Buckets, instead of letting them get an open 3? Make them earn it from the line?
I do like that play, and
Do
that was a good call by the ref right there, but I think from up here we could see, I felt like Jack had all ball on that right there.
Kind of maybe pushed him down a little bit on the follow through. Free
And
throw, no good. Got his own rebound and then is fouled. Tried to shoot it from the ground, didn't go in.
no, it didn't.
Actually, that was Sharp that got the rebound. Stilson was at the line shooting 1-1 and missed that front end. 1-1 again with 12 seconds on the clock. Creek Sharp, 1-1. Has 14 points in the game. Missed it. Rebound Priest. He's an animal. He's hacked.
And if he makes these, I think he puts away the game.
Could ice it, couldn't he? Nick Priest, will be his, this is 1-1, so this is his 5th free throw attempt. He's 3 out of 4. Number 24, Nick Priest. Is he an offensive lineman, Ty?
He's a defensive lineman.
Got the first one. 14 points for Priest. Matthews has 3. Derek Tilby 4 points. Tate Nilsson 11. Colton Acey 13. Priest got it. He has 15 now. Ben Russell has 5. Nate Pace 8. Ball knocked away by Gilson. Morgan with a 5-point lead. This is their largest lead of the game, Buckets. Came at a great time.
It did.
High scoring game for this JV team. Tuttle has 3, missed it. Rebound no good, up and that one's good by number 20, Matt Olson. That gives him 18 points on the game.
Wow.
Final score, Morgan 70, Emery 67.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a very good game. We appreciate Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage for being one of our sponsors. Brandon Thackeray with Hooked Up Plumbing, one of our game sponsors. We'll be back. We encourage you to log back on at 7 o'clock for our varsity game. We'll have a little, maybe 5 to 7 minutes before, a little pregame show. And we'll go now award Tate Nilsson with his car wash certificate, and we'll award Jack Tuttle with Emery with his certificate of his accomplishments for his great game with the Morgan Sports Network. Any parting comments, Ty?
No, I'm excited for varsity. Can't wait.
All right, for Daniel Mudrow, Drew Turner, David Halls, Tyler Buckway, I'm Tyler Quigley. Good night from Morgan Sports Network. See you at the varsity game.